Sup YouTube, Constant Gamer here, and I know it's been a while since I've recorded a video, both properly and not properly, but I will say we are back with videos. I almost said with Tony Hawk, but that'd make it sound like we've played this game before, which we haven't. And I am playing this on the PS5. Yes, that's right, kiddos, I finally got a hold of one of those. And don't worry, there's going to be Dead Space gameplay coming soon. It's just first we got to deal with a couple other series we've been working on for a while. So I'm going to start with Prostater 2, because, you know, I haven't played that one before. Like, honestly, the only Tony Hawk games I've played were, I almost said Devil May Cry, but were Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, I played it for a bit, 5 I played for a bit, and then,
Yeah.
oh, what a great start. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and, not 1, 4, 5, and Underground 1 and 2. So, like, and then Downhill Jam, that's another one I keep forgetting about. I don't know what my guy's doing. He's cracked down on something. But yeah, so I've played a couple Tony Hawk games. These are kind of dope. I'm not even gonna lie, I like playing Tony Hawk. Oh, by the way, I'm about to let you guys in on a weird conversation I had today that to me feels very, like, it felt strange because it just came out of nowhere, like, unprovoked. So I was on Discord, right? I'm not gonna say this person's name, you know, because I'm not an asshole. But what happened is like, so I get this fucking, I get this message, right, out of the blue, like on Discord. So I'm like, you know, whatever, I'll just see who it is. I'll check it, you know, maybe it's, because I was waiting on a buddy to get online, right? So I'm like, okay, you know, I'll just check the message. I'll see, you know, who it is. And first of all, it's some random dude that I've never messaged or that I don't know of at all, and I've never, like, heard of in my entire life, right? And besides that, so what threw me off about it on top of this is, like, trying to remember what I was gonna say. But what I'm like interrupting myself because I'm trying to focus on the skating, right? So what threw me off is the fact of, like, so I'm getting asked these, like, this person's asking me these questions, right? Like, oh, like do you stream or do you do YouTube? You know, like, how's your day going? Like, shit like that. And, like, so this person is, like, I don't know why they picked me or if they, like, decided to message, like, a bunch of people with this. I have no clue. That did not work the way I wanted it to. I'm not even gonna lie. But, so yeah, so I was, like, really confused, right? So I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, like, I'll answer the questions, whatever. I'm basically being interviewed. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'll just answer the questions. We'll see what happens. And, what the hell do you mean? Well, that was cool, but that's not what I wanted to do. That's not how I wanted to accomplish that either. But, I'm doing everything I'm wanting, but the wrong way. So what happened so I'm trying to, like I said, I'm, like, trying to play the game, but I'm also trying to conversate, so it's just not working out well. I wish I'd stop stuttering over my words for a minute. But so it was kind of strange because I'm sitting there and I'm getting these questions asked, and, like, or, like, he's asking me these questions, right? And I have no fucking clue what's going on. So I'm just, like, kind of, you know, like whatever, you know. It's like I'm like doing things. I point out the fact I was like, if I was more consistent than I was, I know my channel would be bigger, you know. But past that, it's like my YouTube days have been pretty good, pretty fair, and like See, my luck, he's like some YouTube rep, and he's just trying to get my opinion on like how the platform is or something. But so what happens? So I'm getting asked these questions, and like I feel like I'm just like drawing myself in a loop here with like the conversation. But don't worry, this is going somewhere. I think. Just bear with me for a minute. But so what happened is so like I get asked these questions, and I'm like, okay, cool. So then the dude was like, oh yeah, what's your channel link? So, you know, first, you know, I'm smart. I decided to look this dude up, you know, because it showed he had a YouTube channel and like a Twitch. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna look him up, mainly so I'm not just giving my channel link to some like scammer or some shit who's gonna like probably put malware connected to my like YouTube link, so like when people click on it, they just get sent malware. Like, you know, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a situation like that, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this way, and then I'm gonna go from there. And so, you know, I do all the research. It does seem to just be a normal dude, you know, nothing too crazy. And game, what is going on, homie? I'm like trying to do literally anything other than what you're trying to do. So, but so I'm like still very confused because like I don't understand what the point of all those questions were. Because like he's like, oh yeah, you want to know how to grow your audience? I could share some tips with you. And I was like, okay. And then he just kind of didn't message back. So I'm very like at this very moment, you know, he hasn't messaged back. So I'm like still very confused. I'm not sure what was being accomplished. That was cool. I'm not sure what was being accomplished, or like, you know, why I was like heat synced out of that. I'm honestly very confused about that. I fucked that up. But yeah, so it was so strange. I was so utterly confused. I had no idea what like what do I say to this guy? Like, who is this dude? You know, like, why am I just getting messages from him out the blue? Like I said, I'm fine with it. You know, I'll answer questions. I'm fine with talking to people, especially if they're fellow creators. I'm perfectly fine with talking to people because I really just like to... Mainly, I like to get people's, like, views on things. Like, how do they... Not like how they view YouTube or whatever, but, like, stuff like, you know, like what is their approach to content? Like, how do they do it? Because like I like to find that out, because then I like to take those approaches towards the way I do my content. You know. And it's just kind of like, it's kind of funny though when I do that, and then like I'm just getting messaged up out of the blue for no reason. It just be to ask these questions I kind of don't know the answers to. Except for, like, besides the fact of, like, the basic ones where it's like, hey, like, how is your day? Like, you know, what do you do? Do you stream? Do you YouTube? And, like, I would really love to know what the point of that was. Like, what the point of that conversation was. Like, not, I sound kind of like an asshole saying that, but that's, what I'm meaning is, like, I don't understand, like, why I was, like, picked to answer these questions. I don't know, and it kind of bothers me somewhat because I'm just not sure, it was, am I winning something? Like, what is the point? Like, I'm kind of a bit confused, but you know, but it's one of those things where it's like I just don't know. I just don't. Oh my god, if I could have hit those barrels for the life of me, that would have been so good. But like I just don't understand. And I get that this is like this has been 10 minutes so far, and it's just me ranting about this because I don't understand. Like, I just don't. But yeah, it just kind of threw me off because this was like I had first got the messages from this dude at like I think it's like 10 at night. You know, I was at work at the time, so I'm like, why now? Like, I don't understand. So that's what threw me off the most, right? It was like the fact of like how late the messages were. And it's like I was like, I'm so confused. It's like I don't know what's happening. I was like, I'll answer questions, whatever, you know, I don't get it. I don't know why I'm answering questions. So moral of the story is I don't know what the fuck that was for. I'm very unaware. He did ask me, he was like, oh, how do you promote your content? Like, what kind of promoting do you do? And I will say that that's kind of one of the questions where he got me like right in the kisser, you know. I was like, well, I don't promote my content. Which now that I'm thinking about it, like this was after messaging and sending that out. I was like now that I was thinking about that, I was like, wow, I should probably do that, huh? But like the thing is, right? Because like the only social media I have is like my Snapchat basically, because I don't use like Twitter at all. Oh, I wanted to get that skill point. But so like I do have a Twitter, but I haven't used it in like ages, you know, and like and what the fuck? Just tally ho, punk ass. What a line, dude. I love they said it with like a slightly British accent, so it made it funnier. Yeah. What was I saying though? Oh, yeah. So, basically, like I do wanna promote content, but I just have no way of doing that because I have no social medias. You could argue, well, why don't you get like an Instagram or something? Well, because I'm pretty sure I've told this story on the channel before, but Instagram like banned my account for violating terms of services like as soon as I created my account. So that is a no-go. So Instagram, unless I can like have an account, you know, because you banned me for actually no reason. I think I might have put like maybe my YouTube link in there or something, and I hope that's what caused the issue, even though I've seen tons of other people do it. I hope that's what caused the issue, like something as simple as my YouTube
get the turbo link. Upgrade for this car.
But yeah, it was an interesting little adventure that I've been on today. And I kind of just wanted to talk about it, you know, while I skated around, while I scooted it.
Man, selling out.
Never go lie, I don't even know where all the letters are. I try to do a bigger combo than that. But yeah, so like I'm just very confused. That's kind of the goal, you know. I was confused. I didn't learn anything. I mean, that's what gets me too, is he was like, oh yeah, I'll share tips with you. And then he just didn't. It's like, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll share tips, like if you're down, you know. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. And then that kind of just didn't happen. So, thanks. like I'm pretty sure I need the, you know, the tips, but I mean, not telling them is fine too. See, it's like I understand like a good way to promote my content and do other things. Like I know there are good ways of doing it. The only reason I don't promote my content, which honestly, when it comes to like YouTube, right, this is like actually the worst idea I can have, right, not promoting my content. The only reason I don't promote my content is because I just don't like promoting my content. It's not that my content's bad or anything, I just don't like doing it. You know, I don't like like opening a video one day with like, hey, have you guys like, it's like, hey, you guys seem interesting. You should subscribe to my channel where I do interesting content. You know, like, I don't know. I don't want to, I know that's not the way I would do it. 100% I would do it completely different. But it's the fact of like, I don't want to feel like that's the way I'm doing it. Like, I don't want to feel like my content is, that was fucking dope, dude. But like, I don't want to feel like that is the image I'm imposing on you guys when you like imagine like me, you know. It's like, that's kind of the vibe, right? I just don't want to fucking seem like that's my main thing, is like, I don't want to let off dickish behavior. I tried to land it, but I turned in the air and screwed it up. 3 roll call guardrails. I don't even know where those are, dude. I'm pretty sure the roll call guardrails are these like red ones that are around. Ow. But yeah, so like, so I mean, if you want me to like be like, oh yeah, like this is my content, like share it. See, okay, here's what I'll tell you, right? So the day I promote my content is the day I quit. But I will say, I'll do this. Here, I'll teach you this, right? Or I'll tell you this. If you guys promote for me, like, think about it, like, right? Because that's what YouTube should be about, not me promoting myself. I don't care. I'm not trying to sell a business, you know? That's not my vibe. So, I don't know what these roll call guardrails are. I thought they were those red and white ones, but I was incorrect. I don't know what the rails that I'm looking for are.
Whoa!
Fuck. But yeah, so it might be these. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm literally just guessing. I honestly don't know what the roll call guardrails are. And it irritates me. But
Coming through, dude. Move it or lose it.
yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna say. What? What the hell is the roll call guardrail? I don't know what they are. I'm so confused. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just like, I just don't want to promote, you know? I feel like I don't want to say like, oh, if you can't find my content naturally, then you don't deserve to watch it. Like, I don't want to say that because that sounds super dickish. But it's like, that kind of is somewhat of a vibe where it's like, I don't want to just seem like I'm trying to grow my following, which I will say is nice. You know, growing a following, especially on the internet, is real good. Like, watching big number go big. Like, that's cool. I just don't like doing it. So,
Trust me, I'm a professional.
moral of the story. Forgot what I was gonna say. Is this the roll call guardrail? Guess I'll try to find these instead, because I don't know what else to look for. I hate this. I am like getting dogged on by like nothing. I don't know what the guardrails are. Anyway, I like how I was going dead silent for that too, which is like the stuff I don't like doing in videos. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video super long, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to like poke around, you know, say hey, you know, what's going on. Yeah. It's been a minute. Roll call nightmare rail. Is it this? Is it these like black rails? Or is it like really long rails? I think it's just really long rails. But yeah, so it's like I just don't know, you know. I forgot what I was gonna say something else, but I completely forgot, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I'm on like some crackhead shit, dude. I don't even know. I fell. But yeah, so that's kind of really all I wanted to talk about, to be honest, was just say like, hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, you guys having fun doing whatever it is you're doing. Because that's what I hope for, you know, that if you guys are doing something cool, that you're having fun with it. I don't like to overstay my welcome a lot of the time, which I really honestly probably should, just because, like, you know, the whole creator bullshit of, like, I need to basically be there for my audience all the time whenever they need help with anything, which I'd like to be like that, but, you know, I have a life just as much as everybody else does, so I know that's physically not something that's going to happen. But I would like to say, I don't know, man. It's confusing the hell out of me. I don't remember what I was gonna say, but I guess. Let's see, roll call, nightmare rail. That doesn't help anything. Like, that doesn't tell me what I'm doing. So what I'm assuming is it's shit like this, right? Where it's like, again, I gotta grind it all the way.
Yeah.
Ha! I fucked it up.
Ha.
What? How did I not do that, dog? But yeah, I just kind of wanted to, like, you know, pop in. Gym rail to rail. Okay, that was sure as hell wasn't what I'm looking for either. Hell. Damn near can't even get that rail. But yeah, so that's kind of really all I wanted to talk about in this video, to be honest, was just my confusion with today and like events that had transpired, as well as you know, just general stuff about promoting. I just don't want to do that. So I think the best promoting that I could ever get, in my opinion, is you guys just telling like your friends or something, like, hey, this guy's cool, you should check out his content. I feel like that's the best way you could go about it. But I'm just gonna end this episode here because I can't think of anything else to talk about to drag this out for longer than it needs to. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.